How's it going, my truant people? Dr. Slacking the Slacking Doctor, back with week 2 of Egg, as this week your Cotswold Whimsicots go up against OGalbina and his Carolina Roaring Moon. His channel will be linked down in the description. I'm pretty nervous for this one, to be honest. Owen is someone that I'm sure I've played several times. I can't really remember any of the games specifically, because I just have no memory for these sort of things. But he's a battler and a content creator that I really respect, so kind of nervous for this one. You can see the team that we've brought above me. I'm just going to drop him a good luck, have fun. I went a little bit out there with this build because I know that he's a very good battler. I know he's very experienced. I wanted to try and catch him off guard with a couple of things. So, yeah, we've got double sash. We've got setup Gliscor, which you can't tell from the layout, but we've got setup Gliscor and setup Manaphy. So we've just got a bunch of ways to try and catch him off guard. It's kind of a HO team. And hopefully that can put in some work. Okay, No Shaman's pretty big. No Shaman's really big, actually. That's that. Number 5. What has he brought instead? The Enamorous. Okay. I thought he would want to find a way to get the Enamorous on the team. I just couldn't figure out what that was. What else he would leave off. I thought it could have been the Klefki. It could have been any number of things. So you can see I've left the Sneasler and the Latios at home. So, yeah, we've brought two things that or we haven't brought two things that I'm sure he would have prepped heavily for. That's something I like about this draft, is because every mon is valuable and good. You can leave things off, and it doesn't feel like the total sort of power level of my team has been weakened too much by that. This still looks like a viable 6 to me. So, yeah, let's see. So his likely leads... Iron Hands would be the worst lead, but we still have options. I'm trying to think. In terms of winning the game, Gliscor could be really good if I could get the double dance off, but I would need to get both off. Late game low kicks might be really good. This is okay. So do I want to go for hazards, or do I want to prioritize damage and go for the Iron Head into this thing? We are focus sash, of course. I think I want to go for the Iron Head, because he can spin away hazards later in the game, although any turn spent spinning is a good turn for me. Still, I think damage on this thing is huge, so I'm just going to go for the Iron Head. If he chooses to go into the... Is this the Iron Hands? Okay, perfect. Is this Intimidate? No. I was hoping we might be able to catch him with the cheeky... That's really good damage for our Cerulege, though. Now, obviously, he can try and get his own rocks up here, if this is rocks, which would suck for Cerulege, but it's not the end of the world. It's not Iron Head, so that is good. Oh, it's not Intimidate, so that is good for Cerulege, but it could do with getting Cerulege in before rocks, but I don't think that's going to happen. Do I just go for the Iron Head damage here, or do I go for the Stealth Rocks? I think I go for the Iron Head, as he goes for his own Stealth Rocks. Yeah, I thought there was a chance that might happen. We just take a KO. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I just think, okay, he gets rocks up, which really shuts down our Cerulege, but we could still come in on something like Klefki and potentially fire off some big moves. We still have the Shadow Sneak. Oh no, we don't have Shadow Sneak, sorry. So yeah, it does massively weaken that, but that's okay. I think I'm going to Metal Burst here and try and catch this thing on a close combat. If he Volt Switches, we'll still get damage off into something. So I am minus speed nature, 0 speed IVs. This is the heat. Hopefully he goes for... Okay, he goes for the Thunder Punch. That's going to do very little. But it's okay. We're able to get Metal Burst, chip him down a little bit. Not able to pull off what I wanted to pull off there. Didn't think he'd go for the Thunder Punch with the Gliscor in the back, but it's okay. Do I let this thing go down? Do I save the Sucker Punch Iron Head potential? could go Gliscor now. Don't know this thing's item. How good does Gliscor look here? Pretty good. Do I sack something else and save this? No. He either kills me with a CC or he switches, or a Drain Punch, yeah. So he's going to get that all back. The Metal Burst play would have been fired, didn't come into play. Obviously, he was able to play around it with a Thunder Punch. Maybe I should have gone... I guess he was just reading the Sash. Maybe he predicted Metal Burst. If he predicted it, that's crazy by him. Fair play. But he could have easily gone for like an Ice Punch or something there, and we still would have been in trouble. So, that's fine. We can go to Adam Sandler here. So I believe we would live an Ice Punch. I think I'm just going to go for the Sword Stance. Taking this thing out is going to be a little bit annoying. I might have to trade something for it. What's this? The Deoxys. Do we live an Ice Beam from this thing? Maybe I should have just gone straight for the Quake. I didn't want him to go Enamorous on the Quake. Gliscor, I don't know the exact set off the top of my head. Into Deoxys Speed. Sorry to calc, but this seems important. Let's see. Because this thing's not actually that strong. Ice Beam. If he's Life Orb, Ice Beam. Yeah, he's going to blow me up. Almost certain he's got the Ice Beam because he went straight into this. So I'm going to go to Midamaru, seeing as though this thing's going to lose its Sash anyway, and scare him out with the potential of Shadow Sneak. I think we'll see the Iron Hands come back in on this, and then that gives me the chance to chip down the Iron Hands, which is what I want. Yeah, Ice Beam comes out. So, if we can Bitter Blade enough, SD into the Iron Hands and then Bitter Blade enough to get our Focus Sash back, means we would probably live the Earthquake from my hands, get 2 hits off. If I Sword Stance, I could then Destiny Bond on the Iron Hands, forcing it to KO me. Well, he'd probably be forced to KO me anyway, as he just go for the Psycho Boost. Okay, well this should take me out. Doesn't fear the thing, but that's okay. All right, that's all right. It's not going as I'd hoped. Sorry, I haven't been updating the layout. It's not going as I'd kind of hoped it would. I'm not quite getting this right, but the 2 mons we've lost, I was trying to pull off some situational fun stuff, and sometimes that doesn't work out. Now that he's weakened, I could go into Hokusai and Tail Glow. I could go into you and Sword Stance. And then probably Agility. If this thing's Sash, that would be a problem, but otherwise, I would start Wrecking Shot. I'm being attacked by a cat. Do I go into Hokusai or this right now? I don't know when I'm out, so I'm going to get this set up. Only on Klefki, but I don't see Klefki taking KO. Sorry, the cat is attacking me in the door. It's now wide open, which means it's cold. So I'm going to Sword Stance here, and I'm going to close that door. Sorry, cat. You got to be in, you got to be out. You can't be opening the door. Because it's cold. Yeah, the Enam comes out, but I think we take a hit from this. If I'm wrong and we don't take a hit from this, then I'm throwing. I don't know if we Oko with Facade, though, anyway. Probably not. But putting this thing in range of... Fuck! Is that Specs? Ugh. Alright, I'm throwing. I'm not playing this well. I thought, well, I could put this in range of low kicks. That's okay. This is going really badly. This is not going at all how I wanted. Alright. This thing is still really good in this matchup, though, so it's okay. Do I Volt? T-Bolt. You can go Iron Hands. I think I Volt. It's not ideal, because he could let this go down. He's in such a strong position, but I think he does still worry about the low kicks in the back, so... Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, okay. That's much better. Manaphy's still in a good spot. My switch-ins with this thing with Rocks and Life Orb are so limited, but... I'm going to have to be aggressive here in U-turn. I don't think if I first impression into the Clef Key, I get anywhere. It was just so in the back. My fun little like text did not play out how I wanted, so yeah, I'm just gonna U-turn. If he kills me, then yeah, good play by him. But I've got to be aggressive now. I've been aggressive since turn 1, to be fair, but like, okay. Rocky Helmet, damn. All right, I got one more switch in with that thing. That's crazy. I didn't tear a bug. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Not that it would have mattered, but like it would have done more chip. I'm so dumb for that. So do you think this thing has... I can't risk... It has to have Thunder Wave. So I have to go into this. Taunt, then Volt Switch probably. Oh, my controller stopped working. Oh, there we go. But if he goes Iron Hands, I'm in a really bad spot. I'm in a really bad spot. I needed that Metal Burst to pay off early game. I think I'm just going to T-Bolt. Yeah, and this thing comes out. Oh, that does nothing. Wow. Like an energy ball here. Oh, my Joy-Con is not working. That's a worry. As he goes to the future sight. We can energy ball and... Do you think he's recover with how bulky, how tanky that is? Okay, I think I just energy ball again. I was tempted to... Okay, yeah, we got the Yachi for this situation. I think that Enamorus is just going to beat us. I think I should have gone for Rocks earlier in the game. If I'd gone for Rocks the turn that I went for Metal Burst, because I'm guessing that's Spec Enam, then I think we could have been in a really good spot with late game low kicks. Although we've got so little health left, and the Rocky Helmet plus Life Orb. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I just don't have enough pieces left. Sorry, I haven't been doing the layout for you. Do apologise. A little bit lost in the game here. This thing is still a big problem for him as well. So he can Drain Punch and get pretty much everything back. But the Future Sight comes out this turn, right? Can I see that in the, like... Future attack. 2 turns after attack was foreseen. He went Future Sight, then Ice Beam, so it's this turn. So I just don't think there's anything I can do. I could sack the low kicks. Volt Switch into low kicks. Bring in Manaphy and still not kill this thing. I think I just have to Energy Ball. As he doubles. If he goes into... Maybe I should have T-Bolted, but that's a pretty sensible play by him. If I had Volt Switched, I would have been in an amazing spot. God damn. If I had Volt Switched to sack the low kicks, I would have taken this Future Sight. And I would have blown that thing up, so that's a real shame. So I can go into this thing and click what? Terror Bug First Impression, and then try and clean up the game with Manaphy Tail Glowing on the hopefully no T-Wave Klefki. I think that's my only end game that I can see. Or he misses the T-Wave. That's the only end game that I can see. So, I can't believe I forgot to Terror Bug earlier as well. Alright. That's 4 times resisted. This is only 2 times resisted. So we'll go for the Throat Chop. Oh, yeah. This should be this thing, which I'm going to take the Rocky Helmet plus Life Orb. Might actually live. The Terror Bug doesn't matter because I didn't didn't First Impression. So I don't know why I now click Terror Bug at the time that I'm not going for First Impression. Fucking Egypt. Yeah, maybe the Terror Bug would have made First Impression stronger through the resistance, actually, thinking about it. I'm so dumb. I've played this Terror horribly. Horribly. Played it horribly. But that's okay. I'm still not really used to Terror. Even though I've been playing all generation. I just can't get my head around it. Well, let's update the layout. So, yeah, I think the only thing we can do is live on a hope and a prayer that this thing does not have T-Wave. If I was the Calm Minding Manaphy, I forgot what it's called now, but the one that boosts its Spadef at the same time, and somehow this takes a Specs Moonblast, which, having seen that Gliscor drop, I'm not convinced about. Yeah, he does have T-Wave. That's GG, because this will make me slower than Iron Hands, and so nothing else matters. But if this was the Calm Mind one, that actually heals status, so... But then he would have just pranked a T... I would have had to kill him on the turn he missed. That would have been my only shot. Does that make sense? So if I'd had... I can't remember what it's called. You know the thing that Manaphy has now where it gets a +1/+1 and it heals its status? I can't think what it's called. But if I'd used that and I happened to Scold and the exact turn he missed his T-Wave, that would have been out. Other than that, I just... I needed the early game to go my way a bit more. I'm not sure that I played this one too horribly. I think I should have been firing off attacks more with Gliscor when I was healing. When I was Swords Dancing. I think there were some mistakes I made. If he goes into... If this kills, like, we could be in business. Oh. It doesn't kill, it's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he's just going to preserve the diff, which is fine. Oh, we actually outspeed still. I don't know. Is that a throw? Enam must kill. He must know Enam kills. And also, like, Gliscor's pretty bulky, so if the Gliscor didn't live, I don't have hope that that this will live the Moonblast. Also, he would outspeed me with the thing, so this should put me in range of the Tentacruel anyway. So, yeah. Doesn't matter. This probably kills, and if it doesn't, it might be Trick Specs or Trick Scarf, in which case that would also seal it. Maybe I should have fired off the Psychic on the off chance that was the case, but... wow, Hokusai putting the team on her back. Look at this. Yeah, that should do it, because that should put me in range of Tentacruel, like Sludge Wave or something. But we fought back. We fought back. Oh, wrong one. If he doesn't have... I mean, he'd probably have Haze, and then he's fine either way. We fought it back to just a 2-0. Yeah, this will kill me. We fought it back to just a 2-0, so not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take that. Had he just been like Rapid Spin, Toxic Spike, Haze, Scold or something at the end there, you know, we could have actually reverse swept with the Manaphy, but I'll take that. It's a 2-0 loss. We tried some interesting techs with the like Metal Burst, Sash Lead, King Gambit, and the Destiny Bond Weekarma, what's that guy called? The new guy, the Ceruledge. So I'm pretty happy just to have tried out some new things. Like I say, I wanted to get a little bit experimental in this game and try out some different things, leaving the 2 top tiers at home. Next week I'll probably bring a more conventional build, but like I say, if he had gone for the Drain Punch on the turn that we Metal Burst, this could have been a totally different game. Had he feared the Shadow Sneak from Serral Edge, this could have been a totally different game. It's just one of those where I tried to make a few aggressive reads, and they didn't quite come off. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes they come off, sometimes they don't. That's football or Pokemon. Anyway, GG to Owen. Really fun game. Check his Side of the Battle out. Channel will be linked down in the description along with all the other BBR coaches. There is also a Discord which you can join, and all the stuff that I'm supposed to say and forget to. Thank you so much for looking around with me, and I'll catch you again next time.